Right, hello, I'm Matt, aka Heart of Aquamarine, aka Mattilda S, aka Mattilda, aka I have too many nicknames. So this is a Pokemon Maker Team, where essentially the chat tells me what Pokemon to put into a team. I try and get them into a configuration that works in competitive play, and then we go into OU on the Pokemon Showdown Smogen tier system. Today I am joined by my good friend Ben, who will also be trying to get the chat's choice of Pokemon to work. We have quite a few people in the chat who know nothing about Pokemon, are just choosing them based on colour. So, should be pretty
I'd say
good.
we're off to a brilliant start.
Yeah. Okay,
Also, hello.
let's... Hello. Right, let's get rid of the ready to stream picture. And very professionally, I have accidentally put my dashboard up rather than the actual Pokemon Showdown site. Okay. So I believe, Ben, you have access to my screen, to this window via screen sharing, right?
Yes, I can see that as you're doing it. I can also see it on my other monitor because I'm keeping an eye on the chat. It's very confusing.
The one on the other monitor, this won't be important now in the team building bit, but it will be late. But it might be later in the battles. That's slightly delayed.
I know that's why it's a problem.
You can have the chat pop out, so you don't have to be looking at the stream while looking at the chat.
Oh yes, I was sure there was an option for that somewhere.
Yeah, it's
And now I
the
found it. So
Yep, cool. Okay, so we have our first. So we have our first request from Hood in the chat, which is Aegislash. As you can see, we've done a couple of these so far. Probably most successful so far is this one. So Mega Sableye, Gardevoir, Crobat, Lycanroc, Gyarados, and Flareon. The least successful was actually the Rain team, mainly because I forgot to give most of them water moves.
so fun fact: if we want to use Aegislash, we're going to have to play in Ubers.
Yes, I was just about to get onto this. So if we go into OU, because it tells us, Aegislash is actually banned from OU. I've never been able to get my head around why that ban happened, to be honest.
Aegislash is very easy to play. Is kind of its main thing. You don't have to it's got enough flexibility in that particular way that Smogon doesn't like.
Yeah.
Um,
I will point out that when Aegislash got banned from OU, I was playing in it, but the team I was running at the time had a Choice Scarf Delphox with Flamethrower who could just casually one-hit KO any Aegislash. So that's why I was kind of just like, I don't see what the problem is. Just run a Choice Scarf Delphox, because that's a major competitive Pokemon.
so I guess we could use a Eviolite Doublade. The next best thing, right?
Yep. Cool.
It's only you.
I mean, compared to some of the Pokemon that we've used in this stream so far, like RU is pretty good.
Yeah, I wasn't being sarcastic with that.
I mean, just for reference, we have had a Delibird on this
Delabird's
stream.
got flexibility.
It's got flexibility, but it also dies. And
Look, its strategy works against a wide number of potential opponents. Admittedly, its strategy is hoping that they accidentally misclick and use a ground type move, but still.
I mean, it can. Okay, so the Delibird that we had earlier had Focus Slash, so it could take a move.
Oh, nice.
And I thought, aha, this means I can annoy someone by hitting a 4 times weak Pokemon like most of the pseudo legendaries with an Ice Beam and taking them out. A max special attack EV Delibird will do about 50% damage to a Salamence with Ice Beam.
That's better than I thought, I'll be honest.
Yeah, but it didn't really help the next turn. Okay. So we got No Guard, which is the only ability Doublade can get, which means every move used by or against this Pokemon will always hit. So the good news is we don't have to worry about move accuracy. The bad news is Doublade doesn't seem to get... Actually, no. We'll look in the... So I'm voting...
You get really accurate metal sound off it.
Yeah, and swagger. Oh, man. Doublade has a move... Doublade's ability doesn't appear to actually mean anything.
Maybe one day.
So I want to do kind of something really stupid. 100% accuracy Fury Cutter.
I mean, you can try.
No, let's... Okay, I think we're gonna go pretty standard, is Autonomize worth it? Like...
It's so slow already. I don't think you're gonna...
like, just doubling its speed is...
And you're immune to the low kick. So
yeah.
There's no fun with weight metagame.
Yeah. So I think we're going to give that in. Swords Dance. You know, if we can get it off, we might as well.
Yeah. Shadow Sneak seems like a good choice.
Yeah, Sacred Sword and Iron Head?
I'd go for Sacred Sword and Iron Head, yeah. I was looking at Pursuit, but no one's going to switch out against a Doublade.
Yeah. So yeah, I think...
Unless they're choice locked in, which is probably going to be our best chance to use this.
I think this is going to be our best. I think going for bulky physical sweeper is probably going to be our best option.
His attack's not bad. Got good defense.
Yeah. And given that, well, we don't really need to give it anything in defense because we're giving it Evilite.
True.
So Evilite, yeah, so that means we're running a 450, we're running a, like, above 450 defense with the Evilite here. Without any EV investments. It's our special defense that's going to cause us problems. Okay, so next one we had a suggestion for Simipour.
Sure.
Ben's just like, yep.
I mean, Simipour has a cool hairstyle.
It does.
It's a very friendly looking monkey, I'll give it that.
So, Simipour has Gluttony. I'm just checking whether it has, like, Recycle or anything like that. Nope.
It does.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. So we could go for some sort of recycle shenanigans.
Okay, so I know... Not berry juice,
There's always a 50% HP berries.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Well, we want to do it once we know what nature we're giving it, because we don't want it to have... we don't want to give it food it dislikes and make it confused.
Yeah. So given I'm going for that, I think Are we running a stalling Simipour?
Like, can Simipour use that, really? It
Not
doesn't have
really.
much involved any defenses. We should
So I
probably...
think we're going for a self-healing sweeper.
Yeah, does it get Scald?
Yep. So Scold. Um, I think we're gonna go for special then.
Yeah, it's got slightly higher special.
Yep. Ice beam and grass knot.
Yeah, I'd say Grass Knot.
Grass knot is always fun. Okay, so we
This is
definitely.
this is very thoroughly not the set that Smogon's web deck suggests, but we're also not running this in PU, so we've got slightly different standards here.
Yep, either no OU or bust, baby.
But even then, that's a sample set because no one's bothered writing an analysis for Simipour, a Pokemon unremarkable in the lowest of the lowest tiers.
Oh, I like.
The monkeys deserve better, goddammit.
Yeah, I kind of wish like. I kind of wish somebody like Sagan Park would take a Simipour to Worlds now.
That would be pretty great.
Okay. Do we want to go for HP? Do we want to go for HP or do we want? Think.
I think we just go for speed.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what berry do we want to give it when its nature is
Timid.
timid. Okay, let's check flavors. If you're timid, you dislike spicy. So we want to not give it a figgy berry. A wiki berry, a mago berry, or an aguav berry, or an iapapa berry could all work.
So Wikiberry.
A wiki berry is good.
Cool.
It's not his favourite flavour, but it'll do.
Okay.
Interesting that
What's its favorite? Favorite
I guess
flavor?
Okay, as a timid Pokemon, it likes sweet food, so we want to give it a Mago Berry.
Mago berry. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're building to what could charitably be called one of Simipour's strengths.
We are building to. At the very least, I don't think we're going to have much problem with people realizing what set we're running.
That's true.
Like,
Okay.
recycle Simipour may turn out to be the new OU standard setter. Come on!
I mean, I think just by volume, it's going to become the new OU standard set, having 100% of usage.
Okay,
So, Malamar and Bishop have both been suggested in the chat. I kind of feel like Bishop might be worth it because it's good, but also Malamar is...
Malamar is hilarious because you can give it Contrary and Superpower.
Yeah.
The funniest thing I've had with, like, there was... Do you remember that stage in Gen 6 OU where, basically Magic Bounce and, like, Magic Guarders were everywhere in the leads?
Mm-hmm.
So what what I did was I would send out a Galvantula against a Pokemon and as a lead, and then if they used basically if they used Magic Bounce, which they almost certainly did during that time period, so the Sticky Web would bounce back, and then I'd switch in a Malamar.
For +1 speed, and then...
Yep, and then start superpowering for +1 attack and
Nice.
defense. Okay, shall we do Bishop first?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like Defiant's the obvious way to go.
Yeah, there's nothing that's low enough on PP to make pressure worthwhile.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll run up against someone who's going to troll us with flinching and regret it. But
I mean, not being able to flinch does make it a great Togekiss counter. Okay. Do you want to take the lead? You tell me what move to use.
Okay, so knock off. Knock off. Knock off.
We can't have more than one of the same move, Ben.
Fine. Um, then, is there anything inaccurate that it gets to make good use of hone claws?
Um, gets focus blast, but that doesn't go off attack.
Yeah, let's not make it. Let's not try and make a special hone claws be sharp.
There's guillotine.
I, I'm pretty sure that's banned.
Weaklings. Um, metal claw.
Um.
Yeah, like
Okay. In that case, I'd be inclined to go for Iron Head Power Up Punch
okay.
and Poison Jab off the top of
Interesting.
my head. Um,
With that set, I'm tempted to give it a assault vest.
yeah, I'd say either Assault Vest or Life Orb, and Assault Vest probably
So I
fits a little better. Plus, I know you don't like Life Orb.
yep. Okay. So
Okay, Pokemon number 4 is going to be a Malamar. Number 5 is looking to be Ribombee.
yeah. Okay, so Malamar, the move that we're going to give it is Superpower. Because that's incredibly fun. Night Slash
Invertible
and Psycho
stat modifiers.
Night Slash and Psycho Cut for stab. And also because that forms actually a pretty good kind of light neutral coverage set. And then finally, I am actually going to vote we give it Topsy Turvy.
Sure.
And in particular, I am going to give it a Focus Sash. So if we come in on like a Dragon Dance Sweeper or anything like that, it can survive for a turn and Topsy Turvy. Ribbon Bee. I like Ribbon Bee. I like using Ribbon Bee in doubles. That's always been fun. I feel like Shield Dust is probably the best choice there.
Yeah, probably.
It gets Quiver Dance.
Oh, well, I guess we know what we're going for then.
Yeah. Quiver Dance, possibly Roost for some recovery. Or do we want to go?
I don't think it's got the bulk to make use of it.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
I think we need to keep up momentum with this if it's going to work.
Yeah. Dazzling Gleam
And Pollen Puff?
Um,
Bug Buzz is better, yeah.
yeah. Pollen Puff.
In my head, Bug Buzz was lower base power than it is.
Pollen Puff would definitely be it if we were in doubles. But here,
Having an actual beneficial side effect is
yeah.
much more useful than... we're not about gimmickry here, are we? So... we want Moonblast rather than Dazzling Gleam.
Oh yeah. You can tell that I'm used to thinking about this in terms of doubles, can't you?
And I just immediately assumed, like most fairies, that it didn't get access to Moonblast.
Okay.
U-turn, maybe?
I'm just trying to work out. I think we probably want to go for a coverage hidden power, but I'm just
that.
Maybe ground actually.
What would hidden power ground require of it? Well, we can find out when we pick it, I guess.
Yep. Zero attack.
Oh no.
Oh no.
How will we cope?
Um, another focus sash for so it can get equivalence off.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Okay.
Okay, Pokemon number 6. We've had a suggestion of maybe a female Meowstic. I feel like we might want to spread out into a different type, but we could certainly try it.
Right. I mean, we can do more than one team.
Yeah,
Um, okay, so I've actually had a lot of fun using competitive before for ability.
yeah, that sounds fair.
Um, the other thing, we've already got a Defiant Bishop,
Hmm.
so do we want Infiltrator is also a good ability, basically?
I think Infiltrator could be useful because we don't have like Malamar's our only thing that could really. Oh, I guess we got Bishop as well, but we're not amazing at breaking walls. So I think we go to ignore subs could be really good.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, we want to take Power Up Punch and go for a physical build here.
Calm Mind?
Yeah, I'd say Calm Mind.
I'm almost tempted to go Calm Mind and G-Ball Psychic. Dark Pulse and G-Ball Psychic.
Yeah, that'd work. Or Psyshock rather than Psychic, maybe?
Yep. So the main thing that I'm putting in for so just a quick explanation, Psyshock is a special move that does damage based on defense, not special defense. So if we come against something like Blissey, which has far better special defense than it does defense, we can hit its weaker defense, basically.
It's a very useful move to have, especially when you've got other decent coverage. Psychic's not a move that you have a type that you have desperate need for, except for the few things it's weak to and to get stab. So
Yeah.
generally, you can afford to use Psyshock over Psychic on pretty much any Pokemon.
I've gone for Life Orb.
Okay, we're doing it.
We're doing it. We're making this happen. Right. So we have our team.
Okay, so if we just want to go over the team, we have a Doublade, which can get stronger through Stars Dancing to try and be our physical, one of our big physical damage dealers, I guess. And also it's bulky. It's very bulky. It's got no recovery, but it's very bulky, so that's nice. Simipour is trying.
Singapore is trying to be both a sweeper and keeping in the game with Gluttony and Recycle.
Simipour is very hungry, but he's still going to fight. Bishop's got lots of power. Knockoff is always a useful move because it takes away the enemy's held item and gets stronger if you're attacking them with a held item.
Mhm.
Malamar's going for contrary fun. Instead of dropping stats from superpower, it'll gain them. And Topsy-Turvy is always good for screwing people over when it works.
Ribbon
The Bombie's
B
got
is a set
good,
of sweeper.
powerful, yeah, good coverage of special moves. And Quiver Dance is always very good. And then Meowstic, who's similar to a Bombie, but slower.
Yeah.
Hopefully, across this team, we should get decent coverage.
Yeah.
The question is whether we can actually leverage that.
On the plus side, not many people are going to actually predict quite a few of our team. Okay.
Okay, so the other team has lots of big threats on it. Victini's it hits fast, it hits hard. Its signature move V-Create is ridiculous. That Alakazam might be a Mega Alakazam. but it might
Probably
not
is.
be. I don't know
It's
if
the
regular
only-
Alakazam
it's
is
the-
still viable.
It's the only Pokemon on the team that can Mega Evolve.
I suppose there's no reason not to use Mega Alakazam, really.
Yeah. Just trying to work out what they're probably going to lead with.
If it's any consolation, I'm sure they're thinking the same.
I I might send out Meowstick.
Yeah, I think Meowstic's our best bet. If I was them, I'd leave with Victini, but I'm not them.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect Haxorus.
Yeah. I guess you're going for a similar idea, though.
Yeah. Let's go for Side Shock for stab. Ah, Outrage.
Okay, well, we're going to want to try... If we bring in Rabombi, we can immediately stop that outrage and get a turn off the Quiver Dance.
Yeah.
Because as a Dragon-type move that they're locked into, it will do nothing on the next turn.
Yep. I'm... Like, part of me is surprised that people are still using Outrage.
I mean, it's still a decent move. I wouldn't open with it, especially if someone's got a Fairy.
Yeah.
But I guess it did take out one.
Shall we Moonblast?
I'm just trying to check what their comparative speeds are.
We got a higher base speed.
Okay, cool. Then I think we're good to do it.
Ah, Sash.
Ah!
Rock Slide. Ah, Sash! I'm gonna use... I think I'm gonna use Bug Buds, just
Yeah,
in case they switch in some... They've got quite a few Psychic types.
yeah. And Hidden Power would be no good on Swallow. Plus you want to avoid, revealing the Hidden Power as long as possible.
Yeah. Moonblast and hope this doesn't have a priority move.
What? Yeah.
Oh, look!
Well, at least it's stronger now.
You're really bad at, like... Okay, I'm gonna send out Doublade just because, it means that, it's not gonna be affected by Facade.
Yep.
Sacred Sword?
It's
Actually,
gonna
no,
well,
Ironhead.
it's going to be neutral, yeah. Honestly, I would consider Swords Dancing, but then again, it's... I guess we'll see. Okay, no, you made the right decision. Cancel that, I'd say. Oh, no, because he's going to switch out, probably. No?
Well, actually, I was thinking we're basically getting 3 Swords Dance because...
Oh, yeah, the burn. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so Victini, on the other hand, you're going to want a Shadow Sneak, I think.
Yeah.
Victini's fast, it's got fire moves, it'll... Oh, Flare Blitz, okay. And I guess Doublade has worked much better than I had feared it might. So...
I'm going to go for Ironhead because we can't use Shadow Sneak.
Yeah, that seems reasonable to me.
Mind you, it's got a high enough speed. Oh! They forgot that Relic Song is a normal move.
Or they forgot that Doublade is a ghost type.
Oh god! Oh! Doublade is super bulky. Okay, Shadow Sneak.
We're going to get off one last bit of damage.
And they forfeited.
Okay.
Okay. So Doublade, surprisingly scary.
We have at least 1/6 as a very good team.
And a Semaphore. What? Okay, like Watch is gonna like chew through a Heat Ran, and
Okay, so one assumes they're going to lead with Galvantula to get that spiderweb out.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, we have a Rabombi who doesn't care about spiderwebs, but they're also not going to be amazing versus Galvantula, right? So I don't know who to go with beyond not Singapore.
And not Malamar.
Yeah, we want to save that.
I'm gonna say Doublade actually.
Yeah, that works. I think. You
Yep.
can get off a sword stance on first turn.
Sword Dance. Also, Sticky Web means that we can get off we can get out Malamar with with boost.
That's true.
I'm regretting our lack of rock type coverage.
Yeah. Also, the fact we've thrown out our big physical thing with very little special defense against the Galvanshire. Still, it could work. Okay, when I said very little special defense,
Don't forget, I mean, it's 200, it's 202 special defense, which isn't like, it's not wall, but it's not bad.
I just think it's bad by default because it's not as good as its physical.
Okay, Honchcrow. Ironhead?
I'd say Ironhead.
Probably go use Heat Wave. Or Night Slash.
Yeah, it's a physical Honchcrow. Okay, so we've got a super effective move to use here. We've got two.
I'm pretty sure that's a Evilite Vanillish.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Like, that wasn't a criticism. I think we have.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Doublade does not care for your puny ice!
The RNG hated us and we still made it through. Thank you, Doublade.
Right, Shadow Sneak. So I'm thinking what we might, like, I might try and make a proper, like, title card for the YouTube videos for these ones. And I'm pretty sure Doublade has to take pride of place here.
Yeah, the chat have dubbed it Weird Sword Friend and or Weird Sword Friends. Depending on how you count the swords, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's go for it.
It's Malamar time! Oh
Thank you, a
dear.
very fast, very creepy squid. Who is still alive.
Despite, they just used their Z move.
Yeah.
Night Slash. Night
Makes
Slash.
sense.
Oh, fake out. That's the thing. Thing is, even with that one boost, like, it's still not
Yeah.
that fast.
Mega Medichan is a threat,
Yeah.
just
Ribbon
generally. I'd say Ribbombi, it's probably our best option.
Ribbombi it flies, but it's not like doesn't count as flying.
I mean, if you consider what webs are designed to catch.
Oh, that's true. I will say I'm kind of annoyed that Fairy is resistant to bug type.
Why?
Mainly just from a balancing thing, that bug type has more than enough things that resist it. Oh, a Hyper Beam.
Well, it's not every day you see Hyper Beam.
No. I've seen
Okay,
it.
so... No, go on.
I've seen it on a Wigglytuff. With the basic logic. Basically, it was a not Defiant.
Contrary?
No, competitive Wigglytuff.
Yeah.
Being used in doubles as to deal with intimidators.
That makes sense.
And essentially the guy running it basically just went, if Wigglytuff looked like he's gonna die because, Pawnyard can one-hit KO it, I can just get off one last Hyper Beam. Okay. So that's 2 out of 3, I think, that this team has won. We are, however, the thing is, as we win, we're getting closer and closer to a bit where they start actually using OU Pokemon.
So here we've got Latios, we've got Heatran, we've got Landorus Therian, aka the best Pokemon, or possibly Toxapex, the other best Pokemon. This is a pretty high-spec team in terms of I'm picking things that are effective in OU. Of course, knowing how to use them is the other half of the battle, and when you're and knowing how to use them against a Simipour is.
Let's do this. Ah! I picked it properly.
Okay. We
Oh no, I didn't.
Well, the bad news. Okay, so
And
you
eject,
got rid of Toxapex.
and eject button What? What?
I'm immediately concerned about what this person is trying to do.
Is this a please kill me, please put up some entry hazards and kill me team?
Oh, this is probably going to be a team that's based around being really bulky and making it impossible for you to get any meaningful damage on any given Pokemon, right?
Yeah. Heatran's going to outrun us. I'm
Well,
gonna try Sacred Sword anyway.
Yeah, I mean, Fire Blast could have missed.
Yeah.
I suppose Exit Button Toxapex makes some amount of sense if you think it's going to take a lot of damage. Because Regenerator. But also, why would you switch that in on Simipour?
This isn't go-go as well.
Well, we'll at least... Look, we've taken down the Heatran.
Okay.
Simipour is still at full health, ready to go.
The thing is, Simipour is actually our best bet to deal with some of them because it's got ice moves.
True.
Simipour is our secret weapon to handle Landorus Therian.
Does it really count when it's coming off of Simipour stats?
They're not bad, stats.
I guess.
Quiver Dance and then, start being a buzz. For
That
fuck!
seems like the most... There's a part of me that wonders if this person came in with a team already chosen and said, "Hey, stream, help me pick moves."
For fuck are we dealing with? Oh dear. I said I wasn't.
Well,
I said I wasn't going to swear in these streams because Pokemon is popular with kids. Oh
you
well.
can always bleep it out after the fact, right?
Yeah, but that requires me going through and, you know.
Okay.
4 times. Oh, they forfeited.
Well played.
Okay, so Memento is a move that your Pokemon immediately faints, but it basically drops the opponent's attack and special attack by 2 stages each. It's not a Pokemon. It's not a move that you usually use when you switch in a legendary at full health against a Ribbon Bee.
Yeah, Memento's a move that has lots of potential. But that was a very confusing decision.
Shall we do one more of these matches and then put together a different team?
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Ladder probably updated.
Yeah, the server doesn't quite understand what happened there either.
Do any of us?
Okay, we have 2 Tapus on the enemy team. That's something.
So, Tapu Koko has been a running problem for me in this meta. Because I tend to rely on Pokemon like Durant, who are unexpectedly fast, but Tapu Koko outspeeds it.
Yeah.
I think they're probably going to lead with one of the Tapus or Jirachi.
difficult to know what could work. Yeah. Okay, so Tapu Koko is an incredibly fast attacker. Its electric terrain ability that it creates, in addition to making the background such a lovely colour of yellow, means that you can't fall asleep if you're on the ground, and the electric moves get powered up.
Oh, they use U-turn, so. So also, chat, you'll note that they have just complimented our team in the chat. So U-turn is a move that basically it does damage, then immediately switches out.
Which is better than just switching, because it means that the enemy might not get a free attack on you, and also that you get to deal a bit of damage. It's not too strong, but it's useful. So already, as we can see, okay, technically Gluttony didn't do anything for us there, because we lost 75% of our health and would have eaten the berry anyway. But hypothetically, we might not have done. The real problem is that we can't take another Flare Blitz without fainting, so we can't recycle.
No, we outrun it. We outspeed it.
We do. So...
its max possible speed is 328, and we're running 331. Okay.
Okay, but we still.
I'm gonna switch into Ribbon B.
That sounds good. Well, I look up the full effect grassy terrain because I can never remember them.
It's
okay. So everything that's on the ground gets 1/16 of its hit points back.
Yeah.
Grass type moves are boosted, and a bunch of miscellaneous effects to come into play, which makes it pretty good for, say, Registeel, who has lots of hit points.
Ah, here comes Stealth Rock.
Stealth Rock, of course, damages you when you switch in, and does more if you're weak to rock. Lots of things are at least kind of weak to rock.
If you're wondering why you don't see Moltres or Articuno in OU...
they weren't great anyway, but especially Stealth Rock.
Yeah.
Now, Seismic Toss deals damage equal to level, which means it's always going to do 100 damage.
Yeah. Power Up Punch?
I'd say Power Up Punch, yeah.
The good news is...
not going to have foul play, so...
Yeah. The good news is a lot of our Pokemon are actually, don't actually mind Stealth Rocks too much.
See, what would have been nice here is if we had Sucker Punch.
Yeah. I'm going to switch in Singapore.
Go for it. I mean, it's not going to last, but...
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Might as well get a Scold off.
Yeah. You might be able to burn Tapu Bulu? Okay, you didn't burn Tapu Bulu, but at least we've got some health back.
Oh.
Okay, so we healed it more than we damaged it, but still... I don't have an end to that sentence. Yeah, Mega Charizard X is pretty threatening. Our lack of priority on most of our Pokemon is kind of rough.
Yeah.
As is this big fire weakness.
Hey! We technically took it down. Be sharp and hope that it does okay.
Well, we've managed to defeat one of the Pokemon. That is something.
I've had stupider comebacks than this.
We've been accused of going out on a whimper, we could turn this around. If we don't, I think it will at least have made a good example of why this team wasn't the best idea, and it's worth making a different team. Then we can explore new, exciting bad ideas. And somehow stumble onto good ones by accident, like we have here. We've got at least half of a pretty good team, I'd say.
Okay.
Okay, we could hypothetically win this. Now, the problem is Ray still has seismic toss. So with our relatively low hit points, we're going to have a hard time breaking it down. Particularly being paralysed.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to one-shot this Registeel somehow.
The only... Oh, Life Orb! That is why I don't use Life Orb!
Well, as Hood says in the chat, we're expanding the meta.
Okay.
So let's go into let's build a new team. Try and pick some anti-Singapore tech, just in case people start,
the
iterating on what we were going to do.
Meta. I'd never thought I'd type those words.
Okay, chat. If you can give us some Pokemon that you think would be best at fighting a monkey.
More monkeys.
Literally any kind of monkey, whether it's Singapore or just a real life monkey. You get to pick one Pokemon to throw into a monkey enclosure at a zoo and come out alive. Which one would it be and why?
Ghastly. It just kind of melts through it.
You can't throw that. That doesn't count.
I bet Machamp could.
I guess.
Then again, that's mainly because I'm not sure what Machamp can't throw.
Megastones? They're very specifically unflingable.
Singapore is blue, Patbat, not red. You're thinking of...
Simisear?
Yeah, Simisear. I can already see Ben's face if the chat decides that we should use the rest of the elemental monkeys.
Okay, suggestion has been Primates. The best answer to a monkey is an angrier monkey.
Do you remember my Sundari Primate in your gym leader roleplay?
Oh yeah, that was a pretty good. See, I knew that Anger Point had that effect, but seeing it written out as it's plus 12 stages is a bit.
It's just like, hello, yes, I am the angriest monkey.
It's a shame that it's not actually good, but hey, we'll take what we can get.
The thing is, speed and attack, it's not bad. Like that, you can work with that.
No, I mean the Anger Point's not good.
Oh yeah.
Primate has potential. It's not perfect, but it seems usable.
Okay, we also have our second Pokemon for this team, which is Sunflora.
Yes, I was trying to put off thinking about using Sunflora. I like Sunflora, don't get me wrong.
But
we've got to try and work out what to do with it. I'm going to start looking ahead at Sunflora and try and see if I can come up with any sort of weird egg move based.
Okay, I'm actually going to go for Choice Scarf Sweeper for Primate.
That makes sense.
So I'm just going to go for max coverage. Rockside, Sleep Bomb.
Okay, we could hypothetically do a rest build because Sunflora does get early bird. Otherwise, we'd be going for a Sun team, I think, to try and make any kind of use of it.
And I don't feel like doing that. So, right, we're going to go with rest. Thing is, why would we have it with rest when we have synthesis?
Um,
I guess rest does actually heal status as well.
yeah, and with early birds, you can wake up on the same turn that you fall asleep.
Leech seed.
Well, in this case, it will be the next turn. But toxic and sleep talk? No, that.
I love the fact that Sunflora gets earth power.
I guess we probably want to give it.
I'm going to give it protect, and then
Yeah, that works. It serves the critical role of confusing people.
yeah,
Um,
then leftovers.
yeah,
To be fair, this works great in uh, I have had a lot of success using Gorgeist with a similar setup as that.
yeah, but the thing is, Gorgeist has stats.
Not has good stats, just has stats in general. Um,
Yeah, yeah. So
uh,
the next, yeah, Palossand has been requested. Palossand is always a cool Pokemon. Um, Water Compaction's not very good, but I guess if we're not going to use Sandstorm, then we might as well.
um,
I really hope that the next Pokemon game gives Water Compaction like resistance or immunity to water moves.
yeah. Stealth Rock, Shore Up. Earth Power and Shadow Ball. Why not?
Yeah, that seems like a reasonably rounded set.
I mean, we can't hit any flying normal types.
Beyond that, yeah, but they'll be taking at least decent damage from Stealth Rocks. So
Yeah. And then lefties.
yeah, for a moment I was going to suggest Rocky Helmet, but that's not actually particularly good. So Houndoom,
Yes. We go for Mega Houndoom.
I think we might as well go for Mega Houndoom. It's in the deliciously named RUBL tier.
That means rarely used borderline.
It's too good for rarely used, but not good enough for Yu-Yu, which is underused.
Yeah. Um.
It's better than bad, but it's not. It's better than mediocre, but it's not quite decent.
Yeah.
But luckily, it's not bad or terrible.
Nasty Plot, Dark Pulse, Fire Blast, and Sludge Bomb.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy Pokemon to use.
Yeah.
Again, we seem to be accidentally building towards the Sun team, though. It's got solar power.
Yeah. Oh well. If we run into a Sun team, they will not know what hit them. Mainly because they'll be too busy going, "Why Sunflora?" And then bang. Okay. We've got two more.
Nobody's made any more suggestions yet.
Yeah. I'm going to open up the random Pokemon generator.
And I'm looking at Sunny Day to see if there's anything I can convince you to use.
We've got Paleosand.
Yes, Palossand is on the team.
Yeah.
We have a reasonably rounded team, looking purely hypothetically at what these Pokemon might be like.
I'm just gonna hit random until people.
Until you find, yeah, until someone sees something that makes them go, "Ooh, what's that?" Togekiss?
I think. Hold on. We did have Togekiss in our very first stream.
Well, let's bring back that exact same Togekiss build then.
Yeah, sounds good.
Assault vest Togekiss.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable.
So this is one thing you can do, which is rather than doing it all again, you can just import/export them, and they'll turn up here.
It's also very useful for if you're playing off of multiple computers.
Yeah. Oh, it's not just a Assault Vest Togekiss, it's a Ancient Power and Ominous Wind Togekiss.
Ah, okay. I can see the appeal there.
I might replace one of them with Roost.
Yeah, I think Ominous Wind is probably a bit less useful for coverage.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so obviously we need our Sunsetter, and can I suggest Wormadam?
I thought it was Wormadam.
I mean, yes. It took me a very long time to realise it's not Wormadam. So...
Oh, damn. The river's damned by Wormadams.
Okay, so this is the point where we do need to decide, are we trash? Trash has been suggested by the chat.
So, a quick explanation. So, Wormadam, the previous form of Wormadam, Burmy, creates different, coats for itself depending on where you use it. So, Trash is the steel type that in,
If it lasts back inside a building
yeah.
and its cloak breaks, then it will build the Trash cloak.
Yeah. And then your Wormadam's type depends on what type your Burmy was when it evolved. But only the female ones, because Burmy is a very weird Pokemon. Okay, I'm going to go for Overcoat, not... Okay, so... Sunny Day.
Yeah.
We're giving Sunny Day to a...
Steel
Bug
type?
A Bug Steel type. Its only weakness is fire.
We could have done worse.
Gyroble.
Yeah. I'm guessing it can't get sunlight, unfortunately. Or moonlight. Sucker Punch could be useful.
Sucker Punch. Toxic.
Yeah.
It's not a very coherent set, but it's not a Pokemon that gets very coherent things.
It's not coherent, but it's consistent.
Yeah.
And then do we want to give it a Heat Rock, or are we going to go for Leftovers instead?
Let's go all the way. Let's give it Heat Rock.
I guess you can't really half-ass a Sunny Day Wormadam. We're already going this far.
Right, let's give...
I think we want Solar Power because it's got no speed anyway.
Yeah. Although, actually, the thing is, we haven't given any attack stats.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Okay, we're going for Claw. I think, actually, Early Bird might legitimately be a better choice than I... No, let's replace Rest with... if we're using Sun, we might as well give it Synthesis.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so basically our tactic here is pray we don't run into a Venusaur with Sunflora. Because it's immune to both Leech Seed as a grass type and Toxic as a poison type. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready to use the anti-Simipour meta?
Okay, I swear if our next person is using a Simipour.
The thing is, I don't think this team will be very good at dealing with Simipours.
Okay. Well, they've got good Pokemon, but so have we. They've They haven't got so many bad Pokemon, but still.
Okay. I am going to Team Builder while you wait for that, and I'm going to give for our next one. I'm going to give Mega Houndoom Solar Beam.
But something's happened. You should probably see what.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, good. It's a Mega Charizard. Why?
They're the Sun Team.
We didn't even need. Okay.
That's why I didn't give it Roost, because it's an Assault Vest.
Oh. We're very good at this.
Now we play V. Pray that our Mega can outrun their Mega game.
Well, can our Mega outrun their chances? The real question.
Fuck. I was about to do a setup thing, and then I remembered. Okay.
Okay, this isn't going to be great for Houndoom, I will say.
Yeah. I think we're going to have to send out our remaining physical sweeper, Wormadam.
Okay. Okay. This is a build. This is a plan. We might want to switch to Power Sand to tank this hit. Oh.
If we say tank this hit.
I mean, he tanked it more like a fish tank than a battle tank.
Oh dear. Right. Let's do this. Sunflora time.
I don't know if the 2 fixes to this team we were planning will actually be enough to repair it. Oh no. Very, you do as we are just walking into boosting this to Beast Boost, right? Not that anything else we have is really going to do much better.
I love how the chat's just like, well, that's a way to tank.
Don't worry. Palisand's not dead. He's just gone to the great beach in the sky. It's a horrible cloud that rains down sand on anyone unfortunate enough to walk its path.
Oh, Paleosand. Nobody expects a Wormadam sweep.
There are reasons for this. But I guess I have just switched in a Pokemon that's weak to Gyro Ball. With good reason.
The thing is, if it hadn't been burnt, we would have actually KO'd Togekiss.
Okay, so Wish is a move that does nothing when you use it. But the next turn, it restores whichever Pokemon you've got out by half of the hit points of the Pokemon that use it. Which means it's very good for particularly tanky Pokemon to use because they will be able to get that much health back. And it's very good if you're going to have a Pokemon with lots of HP use Wish, then switch out. And their high hit points will mean it does more healing.
Sunflora is the last Pokemon standing.
I mean, I did think this might have happened, but primarily because of the reluctance to use Sunflora more than anything else.
We literally have no damaging moves.
I mean, Leech Seed technically does damage. Like, we have moves that reduce their health.
Let's play V. How long can we stop Togekiss from air slashing us, game?
The answer is one turn, I'm pretty sure.
Wait.
Oh, but we survived!
If we can
Okay.
outstall Togekiss. Come on.
Okay, the bad news is I think we're going to lose about half of our health. Okay. Well, we took down Togekiss. Sunflora achieved that much.
I think that means that Sunflora is actually like in the top 3 of the team in terms of damage done.
Congratulations, Sunflora, you're MVP.
I want to see how far we can get our
Oh. Well, Max Lario endured that and has rocketed up the ladder as a result.
Oh man. Right.
I mean, I say rocketed up. Okay, so we're going to go for. Do you want to make those changes first? We need
Yeah.
to take Roost off.
Roost off Togekiss.
Could give it Ominous Wind, could give it Heat Wave.
I think Heat Wave's probably a better choice. As soon as I find it. There we are. Okay, I'm going to give you a choice scarf instead of a choice band.
And Sunflora doesn't need changing at all because it's beautiful and
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, so they have the Hexagon Snake. And they have Ninja Tongue Frog. Oh, it's a shiny Ninja Tongue Frog.
We outspeed it!
Oh, well, that means we can get it before... No, we don't.
Who puts a choice cast on a Ninja? What are you worried about outrunning?
Primate. I feel like there's potentially value in that.
Maybe it might actually be Tapu Koko. Oh man, you picked the wrong move to switch into Bishop.
Well, Parsan's doing pretty well so far.
So you see that trowel on top of Paleosan's head? That's actually a transmitter that it uses to hunt down its victims. Oh man, imagine if Paleosan got priority moves right now. Okay, Paleosan's down. Thing is, it's trapped into Ice Beam, so no one's going to expect.
Okay, so I guess
I think they're going to switch out.
could reduce the power of its Ice Beam with Sunny Day, but I don't think there's any value in doing that.
Ice is also not affected by Sunny Day. I'm just gonna sucker punch it. I'm gonna try an Ancient Power and hopefully start a sweep. Okay. Sunflora, our secret weapon against Tapu Koko. He's gonna send him. They're gonna send him Venusaur. Okay. Ben's having some headset troubles, so we're not gonna get anything from him for a bit. Protect.
I vanished for a second and now I'm back. I thought my headset had stopped working, but actually I just leant on the volume button and muted it. So, Mega Venusaur, huh?
Yep. So Mega Venusaur is the only Pokemon I know that's actually been able to make good use of Fake Fat. Also, you gotta feel sorry for Grass, because it has so many weaknesses.
Grass is like the fire type of types.
Oh dear. Yeah.
I feel like if you sent people who were aware of the meta but somehow unaware of the games back in time, and they discovered that they were making the first Pokemon game, and the starters were going to be a fire type, a grass type, and a water type, they'd be outraged about how unbalanced this was.
Yeah, we're done, because Sunflower cannot actually touch Venusaur.
Well, we tried.
Yeah.
Let's start at 3, see if we can get a streak despite trying. Also, you have still got another tab open. I meant the Bastal tab.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so they're almost certainly going to start with Tapu Koko, right?
Yeah.
Huh. It was me wrong, I guess.
Yep. I never thought I'd say Sunflora is weirdly bulky, but Sunflora can be weirdly bulky.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Magic Bounce Espeon.
Well, at least we weren't trying to Toxic.
Yep.
Well, there's approximately nothing we can do to this, except synthesize at it.
Or Protect.
That's true.
Alright, I'm gonna start throwing out Asian powers, and we have a 1 in 5 chance of getting a boost to all of Tokikiss's stats with Asian power.
Oh, okay, fortunately we didn't get one before we have to switch out due to yawning. Unless we don't, I guess.
Doopy-doo.
Okay, this is not a very good situation for Tokiss. It's asleep against something that's very effective against it, and has 2 layers of barriers, and is now on ×3 attack.
Doopy-doo.
Call me crazy, but I think we might be about to get swept by a Scizor.
You're crazy.
You're right, I am. Sorry.
You see? Houndoom will take care of this for us. Not words that are usually said in OU Pokemon.
I mean, by the standards of this team, though.
By the standards of this team, like, Houndoom is one of the Ubers.
Yeah. We need to get Wormadam out of here so that we can get Sun up and let it use Solar Beam to deal with this. It's good to know that it's not bounceable. Okay, now do we actually switch back? Probably not. Oh, well, I guess we do by default. Probably going to switch in something else. No.
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't expect Mega Houndoom to one-hit KO my Pokemon. Not because, like, intellectually I know it can, but, like, if you were telling me, oh yeah, you know, this Pokemon's gonna one-hit KO my Pokemon, I wouldn't immediately think Mega Houndoom.
Yeah. Espeon was an interesting choice. Maybe they're holding out until the sun runs out so that they can switch in Melodic. That the sun's not going to run out. So
That's the first time I've seen Houndoom outrun a Tapu Koko.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 6 that didn't help nothing.
Okay, so
Oh.
oh! Was that
It's a beautiful thing.
Was that a 6-0 Houndoom sweep? Yep, Caesar.
Yeah, that's a 6-0 Houndoom sweep.
Okay, so
Holy cow is right.
yeah.
Well, we got our 2 out of 3. It wasn't the 2 out of 3 we'd ideally like, but still.
Right then.
And we couldn't have done that one if it wasn't for Wormadam.
No. Wormadam was a good choice. I vote one more team, and then we call the stream a night. Unless...
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Okay, so hit us, guys.
To be specific, hit us with Pokemon ideas.
Yeah.
Okay, the idea of making a colour-themed team that's pink, purple, and blue to be a buy team. If that's the right set of colours, which it might not be.
Okay, let's look at the buy flag. Yep.
It is.
Pink.
Pink, lavender, and blue.
Cool.
Okay, so as a vaguely lavenderish Pokemon which is evolved from something found in Lavender Town, we need to use a Gengar, right?
We can't use Mega Gengar.
Because Shadow Tag is too good.
Yeah. Also, Gengar has lost Levitate.
Gengar is now not brilliant.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it's not what it used to be.
I'm actually going to vote we go for Choice Specs Gengar.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Actually, the other alternative is to lean more into its trolling abilities and give it stuff like Clear Smog.
I mean, the audience would like that, I'm sure.
Yep. Okay. We'll see what would be better here. So, Clear Smog, which gets rid of stat changes from Pokemon we target. Will-O-Wisp, which burns the Pokemon. Shall we give it Hex, just for the heck of it?
Why not?
And then finally, I am going to vote Why not Destiny Bond?
Destiny Bond.
Okay, we don't want to give it specs. Focus Sash?
Rocky Helmet. No, Rocky Helmet wouldn't help. Yeah, Focus Sash sounds good to me.
Okay,
So
so
the next request, there's a request for a flying bug of some sort. I've been looking at stuff that's in the right typing because unfortunately Illumise, how you pronounce it, is only bug. Masquerain is blue.
I think I'm going to go with because Illuminize does have wings, and at what other time are we going to use um what other time is anyone going to use Illuminize?
That's a good point, and it is a prankster. So
Yeah, Prankster.
okay, so apparently this is the by trolling team.
Um,
The question is, does it get anything to use with prankster? It's got substitute.
let's see. It gets
Encore.
yeah, Encore. Moonlight.
I don't know if it'll last long enough, but I guess Sunflora did. So
Um, Toxic.
and wait, how much does Moonlight? Is Moonlight normally 50%?
Yep.
Okay.
Aromatherapy.
Yeah,
Have
sure.
it be a medic.
A prankster medic.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah. Okay. Lapras has been suggested.
Yeah. So we tried.
Condor would like to be honoured with one.
Yeah, we tried.
What Lapras did we try before? Let's try not that Lapras.
Yeah. So
Unless it worked.
no, it didn't.
What about we could put Dragon Tail on it, whatever it. Oh no, it doesn't get Dragon Tail. Never mind. I thought it did for a second there.
Gets Dragon Dance.
Hmm.
Guys, shall we
Probably
try and
doesn't.
do a physical Lapras? I'm not hearing a no in the chat.
There's no no's in the chat. That's basically saying yes, Lapras should be physical.
Mhm. Iron Head or Zen Headbutt?
I'd say Iron Head. I think that's more
Yeah.
useful from the battles we've had so far.
Um. Okay.
Okay, Lurantis has been suggested as our pink Pokemon.
Yep. So the obvious way to go with Lantis is Contrary,
Mm-hmm.
and then Leaf Storm.
And yes, as just been pointed out in the chat, physical Lapras is stats-wise no less viable than special. It's more that I think it gets a slightly better move pool for special.
Um.
And also its speed is terrible, so Dragon Dance isn't going to help all that much in that respect. But it might. We can only try.
Lurantis gets both Leaf Storm and Superpower.
Okay,
with
so we're going to go
Contrary.
for a mixed Lurantis, I guess.
Yeah. Knockoff.
Which doesn't get much special coverage, unfortunately, but
Signal Beam.
yeah, Signal Beam. So we need.
I'm voting we give it a Assault Vest.
Yeah, that works. And then we're going to want another purple Pokemon and another pink Pokemon.
Yeah.
There is Deliberation, but no Venomoth.
I do like Venomoth.
I also like Venomoth.
Oh, Venomoth is in the same tier as Mega Houndoom.
Oh, well, wait, there you go then.
Yeah. Imagine how powerful Mega Venomoth would be. Let's see. 'Cause 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 see. 'C Shield Dust.
Yeah. And then Quiver Dance, Bug Buzz.
Yeah, so we're basically recreating Ribbon Bee from earlier.
But now with poison, which means we can use Sludge Bomb.
Mm. Bug Buzz, and what's a good final type?
We might need to go for Hidden Power.
Hmm. I think actually fighting might be our best bet.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, fast physical sweeper.
By which you mean special, we're not going to try Physical Venomoth.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about what item you're looking for.
So am I. I don't know what item I'm looking for. What item am I looking for, Ben?
Well, we don't want to give it a choice item or Assault Vest. We could go for Life Orb, but I know you're going to say no.
We'll go for Life Orb, but when it inevitably results in Venomoth fainting.
You know who to blame.
Yeah.
I assume that's why you wanted me on the stream, so that you'd have someone to offload the consequences of your decisions onto.
That, and it's kind of difficult doing a stream by yourself, this kind of stream where you really want someone to kind of like ping off on, because the chat.
yes, obviously that's the obvious real answer, but the one that you're not going to admit.
Yeah.
Okay, Luvdizc or Beta Cham is a very difficult decision to make.
I'm going to go for Luvdisc.
Okay.
I'm going to regret it, but I'm going for Luvdisc.
We've had pretty good results so far with useless Pokemon.
Yeah.
So, I've got some hope for Luvdisc.
But Luvdisc is kind of pushing the boundaries of useless.
I mean, we could give it Splash.
We could give it Soak.
I was just looking at Soak and trying to work out it as a use case. And there probably isn't, but we could give it Soak.
If we gave Venomoth Energy Ball instead of Hidden Power, we could try and get Luvdisc to... We could run a Choice Scarf Soak Luvdisc.
This is so bad, let's do it.
Right. So Soak is a move that switches the opponent's type to water. We're going to give it some... we're going to give it... It can learn Hydro Pump. Let's give it Hydro Pump. Actually, I'm going to vote we give it Aqua Jet, just because... No, wait, Choice Scarf. Hydro Pump, Ice Beam... Okay, Bolt Beam... Bolt Beam! Choice Scarf. Okay, so the aim of the game is... Oh, damn.
Of course, the problem is if we're using Soak, then Luvdisc, there won't be chance for Venomoth to set up. We don't want things switching in. But I guess it's good to have flexibility.
I'm just gonna check Pokemon Soak. I think... oh, it remains... It remains as long as the opponent is within battle.
Okay, so one thing that was brought up, perhaps instead of speed, we could make Luvdisc more physically powerful by giving it Waterium and using Z-Soak. I know this is worse in every way, but...
Let's do it. Why not? The Luvdisc.
Okay. Could you do me a favour and nickname this Luvdisc with a Z instead of an S?
I can indeed.
You haven't saved the team.
The one with Luvdizc. I'm going to note that. Oh, I think I might need to.
I think you might have not said it as a you might.
Oh, did I not set it as OU?
You might have not said it as actually being for this meta.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not actually an OU team. Which, to be fair, it's not actually an OU team.
That's
There
true.
is nothing stopping us using this in UU.
Nothing stopping us using it in Ubers.
Okay, so they have a Toxapex, they have a Mimikyu, they have a Gardevoir and a Charizard. They've got some good choices out there. And half of their team is already Water type. But
Okay,
not
are we going?
this one.
Are we going to use these soaks?
And Soaksu is actually a pretty decent use against Mimikyu. Okay, so Mimikyu is now a Water type. And nothing else. Means it gets no stab. Which is the same type of attack bonus. Not that it really needs it after 2 Swords Dances. Its disguise has been broken, that's something. Means we can actually hurt it now. Fortunately, with those boosts, it was just about able to one-hit KO a Luvdisc.
Also, it turns out disguise gets rid of soak.
Who'd in the chat says, we're really embodying the message Pokemon pretends to have, but all Pokemon are great and you should just pick the ones you like.
I'm going to use Clear Smog.
Okay, Shadow Sneak helped. Okay, that was actually pretty good.
I like Gengar's little dance. Will-O-Wisp. Oh. That's a choice gaff. Choice
Okay,
gaff
so far we're
Cloyster.
2 for 1. 1 for 2? Let's say 2 for 1, that makes it sound like we're doing better.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a.
Okay, so everyone's buffing up.
Yeah.
The question is, who's faster?
We
And
are.
also, does it matter when they have priority moves?
That Venequiv. Sludge Bomb. The answer
The answer
was.
is no, it doesn't, because Quiver Dance. I'm not saying that one worked out because of the Life Orb, but I'm going to take credit for it. Okay. Now, Volcarona is also a bug that can Quiver Dance, but it's a fire type, and it's faster and stronger. So, this one might not turn out favourably for Venomoth. Lapras, of course, is an option. Not going to really be able to set up on it, but Aquatail worked out very well.
Ironhead.
This team has actually come together quite nicely.
Yeah.
So the question is this Gardevoir not a Mega Gardevoir, or is it just waiting to Mega Evolve? It doesn't matter.
I don't know why I've used Ironhead.
Lapras doesn't really have much of a way of options against Toxapex. I don't know if we'll really get much benefit from holding on to it, but it could take a hit down the line. Toxapex doesn't have much offensive strength, but it's tough.
Yep.
If we get burned, it'll be a problem because of the damage more than anything. But hopefully. Okay, I guess that life orb is going to come back to bite us.
Ben, are you saying that a life orb might come back to bite us? I've never heard of such a thing. Ben? Ooh, Baleful Bunker. It's okay, because Leech Swarm does not make contact. I like the fact that we're still using, I like the fact that we might end up facing down a Mega Charizard with, and Luminis. You know, the perfect Pokemon to face down a Mega Charizard.
Well, you know, there's a 50% chance of it only having one of its types be super effective against a Luminis. And we've got all that really useful support ability for the other Pokemon that won't be intact by the time that...
You never know. Actually, at this rate, they might actually...
On the plus side, they might time out.
Yeah. So, there was apparently someone who used remove Celebrate. Who used remove Celebrate on Vaporeon in a match. And that was
Okay, 75 seconds until we have won.
Yeah. But yeah, that was mainly because so he was timer stalling because Celebrate has a really long animation. Once I've done this, I have to take apart a table. I worked out why one particular part was... Alright, I'm going to encore it. Then I'm going to use aromatherapy. Actually, you know what would have helped Lapras? Lapras against Togepex. Zen Headbutt. And Togepex has a big enough presence in OU that it might actually be worth putting it in. Oh, hi Charizard. Celebrate good times. Come on. Do 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 do. No. Okay. Um. Can we just check which of us you can hear? Can we just check? Okay, Ben, I think the problem's on your end.
Yes, I seem to have fixed it now. I can hear you.
Cool.
Have I been talking over you?
No, I think you've been talking to no one. I thought
Okay,
you'd just been really quiet.
No. I thought you were just being really quiet, so we're cool.
Okay. So that's one try down.
I mean, Luvdisc came out surprisingly well, all things considered.
Mm-hmm. Let's start with Gengar. Did not expect Rain Dance.
Well, I guess that worked.
Mm-hmm.
How do you solve a problem like Rotom?
It's a monotype team.
Oh, so it is. That explains the question of why they're using Rotom Mo. I feel really bad for not noticing that sooner.
That's what I was just surprised because Rotom decided to start things off with Rain Dance.
It might be worth knocking off. Oh, then again, maybe not.
The thing is, we're just gonna try and. I think we're just gonna have to try and keep up momentum.
Mm-hmm. I mean, my concern was purely based on. Oh, that's nice of them. Give us some more defense.
So Crunch usually has a chance of reducing defense, but instead it increased defense.
They got lucky enough to boost our stats.
I do love Quantry.
I feel like there's a reason that, despite it being mostly grounded in just like luck and people suggesting things based on what looks cool, we've managed to have a contrary Pokemon on pretty much every team so far today. Literally every team, right? Oh no, we didn't have one on that team.
We didn't have one on the anti-Simple meta team. Tangrowth!
I can't go wrong with Tangrowth, except when it's against you.
Yep, and it did stop our sweep. I am a big fan of Tangrowth. It's one of the three Pokemon It's one of three Pokemon I have a bad habit of using too much. With the other two being
Durant?
Durant and actually Gorgeist.
Yeah.
Death to a lawnmower. So Rotom is a ghost type that can possess like appliances, which is why
That's the nickname.
Rotom Mow, Rotom Fan, Rotom Heater, etc.
Rotom Wash.
Yep.
The
Rotom
most
Wash
notable
is
of the Rotoms.
it's so annoying. Rotom Wash
It's electric water type.
with Levitate.
Mm-hmm. It's very bulky.
I also ran into the. I have once run into the most redundant Pokemon ever. A Rotom fan with an air balloon.
The most.
Rotom fan is electric flying. It has the ability levitate, and air balloon means that it's immune to ground attacks.
You can't see me giving 2 thumbs up. I'm giving 2 thumbs up.
Okay, so that one went really well, but we were also against another gimmick team.
And we didn't use Luvdisc, which is our real ace in the hole.
Yeah.
Now, the hole might be the hole that we're digging for ourselves, but still.
It's an ace in a hole.
No comment.
Actually, no. I'm gonna save Gengar. Let's start things off with. Let's try and let's see if we can get a Luvdisc sweep going.
I mean, soaking Greninja would be fun. It wouldn't last. But you'd be like, oh no, you are a Wasp type.
Oh man. I remember. So, both me and Ben have run quite a few. Oh dear. Both me and Ben have run quite a few Pokemon tabletop roleplay games.
Well, we benefit from using Luvdisc Swift Swim under this rain.
Yep. Actually, I think we should make a change to this Luvdisc. Let's not give it Water Z. Let's give it Electrium Z.
Does that work? I thought the hidden power.
Oh, that's true, actually.
It's always a normal Z move, right?
I don't know, but
Yes, I just looked it up. It is always. So it would just become the normal type Z move, which I can't remember the name of, despite it being the first one you get. Breakneck Blitz.
you're gonna Mega Evolve and get Swift Swim and be a really bulky frog thing.
Well, at least we disabled its Earthquake. That's pretty useful. We Destiny Bond it.
Nah,
I mean, it didn't matter either way.
let's start. Let's start whipping up a storm. A leaf storm, if you didn't get the pun in the chat. I'm so witty.
You're definitely in the top 2 witty people on the stream, I'll give you that.
Yep. Although I've been disappointed with the number of puns you've been making this stream, to be honest, Ben.
I'm sorry.
I feel
Performance anxiety.
I feel like if you want to be a regular on the stream, you know, we're gonna need some more puns.
I'll try. I've been too busy trying to be vaguely informed. Also, you know, muting my own headphones so that I can't hear you talking.
Excuses, excuses.
I mean, I don't know if I'd call incompetence an excuse per se.
I would. I'd
Okay.
call my incompetence an excuse.
Okay, Elimize, bulkier than I expected.
Is Illumin? Are we finding out that Illuminate may be a good Tapu Koko counter?
I wouldn't call it a counter so much as kind of annoying too. But
Wait, hold on. Okay, we're gonna have to hope that this Greninja is Okay, so I've just remembered dark types are immune to prankster moves.
also, this might be a battle bond Greninja because it didn't change type.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Whoosh! I threw a bottle away to stop me fiddling with it, and I hit my camcorder. It does not appear. It appears to be fine. I just hit the tripod.
Yeah.
I sent out the wrong one.
Oh, that didn't help.
We're done.
Damn you, Ash Greninger. Well, of course, they can't be immune to moonlight, so we can at least make this kind of annoying till we run out of PP. We could toxic that Ferrothorn. And Encore's not going to work. It hasn't had a last move.
I'm going to forfeit.
Fair.
Toxic wouldn't work on Ferrothorn because Ferrothorn is Steel type. And therefore immune to poison.
Right.
So that was our stream. I think our teams got steadily less competent as the stream went on.
We found some good Pokemon, and we could have made a team with them, but instead we spread them out evenly and fairly across the teams.
And then we gave one Luvdisc.
Yeah, Luvdisc. Luvdisc perhaps broke the rhythm of Pokemon being surprisingly good by being Luvdisc, but I mean it generally lasted more than one round.
Yeah, I mean we gave it a focus sash, so.
No, we didn't.
Oh no, we didn't. We gave it
On the merits of its own bulk.
Okay. So I might do a stream where I try and come up with a way to make Luvdisc competitively. I'm gonna try and make Luvdisc competitively valid.
I'm going to be honest, I feel like it'd be as difficult a thing to do if you did it in PU as if you did it in OU.
Yeah, so we might as well do it in OU. And
True.
if I can make it work properly, then I promise you, I will actually get a Luvdisc set up on the physical game, the actual game that works, and I will take it to Pokemon tournaments and try and take Luvdisc all the way to Worlds.
Of course, doubles Luvdisc will be a whole other thing, won't it, though?
Yeah. Oh man, doubles Luvdisc. That certainly are words.
Mm-hmm. It's more viable than Kakuna.
It's more viable than the Pokemon who just sits there and uses Harden.
Look, Kakuna has a variety of moves. It doesn't have to use Harden. It's got a strictly better alternative. It's got Iron Defense. It's got Bug Bite.
Okay,
It's got Poison Sting and String Shot.
it gets Electro Web!
Oh, there you go then. It's got 3 damaging moves to choose from.
Bulky Physical Sweep!
That's technically an assessment. So it's the plan for next time. Find out how to make a Kakuna work.
Hold on. What does Metapod get?
Oh, Metapod gets Snore.
But it doesn't have a way to put itself to sleep.
I'm sure one day they'll come up with a Sleep Orb.
Bulky Physical Sweep. Hold on. Silcoon. Just they all get the same. So as you can tell, one of the things Pokemon does really well is not repeating the same ideas through different generations.
Mm-hmm. Of course, if if we're doing this on an actual copy of the game, then we could try and build towards Snore Metapod by having someone else trade us a Metapod too high level for us to instruct, so that sometimes it will disobey us and fall asleep instead.
Oh man, Swadloon's broken my chain by actually having moves.
Yeah, Swadloon's a real Pokemon.
What is this nonsense?
And then Charger Bug is a bus, so let's just get moves.
Okay, so next time we're going to use an all cocoon all the time team. No, we're not. And if any, okay, the all cocoon all the time team. If we ever get round to making it, if I ever get round to making a Patreon, I say we, like I know Ben is gonna do this regularly. If I ever get round to making a Patreon, one of the one of like the rewards will be actually make me use an all cocoon team.
Actually make you EV train the All Cocoon team.
No, I just leave. Bye guys, take the money and run.
You get a long way on that £11.
I feel you have some skepticism about my ability to create a long-running Patreon.
I have some skepticism about your ability to position your goals effectively.
True. Okay, I think we're gonna call that. This stream, unlike my other two, does not have a regular time, so it's whenever I feel like doing it. Ben, you're welcome back whenever.
I'll be here when I can.
Yeah, and if anyone else wants to be the kind of partner in crime and do screen sharing, feel free. Just message me and say I went in on this, and we can do a double, do a double team. It doesn't matter if you don't know that much about Pokemon, because I can just actually, if you don't know much about Pokemon, then I could explain what I'm doing, and then that would help the audience. Or I could just go, okay, person who doesn't know much about Pokemon, go! Anyway, see ya.